part of my channel is not everybody's cup of tea, but that's all right.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself.
I should mow the grass today, or should I say weeds? All right, so I just kind of wanted to give a garden update. It's been a while since I've kind of given an update, and it's actually been a little bit of a while since I've been out here. So what had happened was I had already been picking a few tomatoes, and I was like, I haven't done a garden update. So things are expiring, just like you expect. Stuff like that happens in a garden. But what I did want to show is I think I'm going to have to go ahead and go after my potatoes, because we got potatoes there. That plant is still alive, but this one's dead, telling me that I need to go ahead and dig up the potatoes. And then this plant over here, it's kind of still alive. I guess I can just leave that. But I thought I had something in here, but I don't see nothing. We got the heck is that called? Sweet potato. This sweet potato vine is going crazy. That potato is actually still there. So I'm going to dig this up and just see what's going on here. Oh, look at that. Check it out. Little frog. What you doing here, little buddy? Alright, so pepper plants. Starting to get peppers. I just hope the deer don't come in. So obviously, you know, if you had been following along, you know that my pepper plants got annihilated by deer, but you can definitely see we got some peppers growing there. The peppers again are growing here, so I guess pruning isn't such a bad thing because there's quite a few on that end. And then when you look at this plant, basically the same thing. You can see that it's resprouting and regrowing. So maybe pruning your pepper plants is something that you do. I've never pruned pepper plants, so I really just don't know what to say. Maybe it's the natural way of pruning, because as I come over here to look at the eggplant, look at the eggplant. Look what the eggplant did. The eggplant, because of the deer chewing on this thing, it is so strong that it's regrowing all of its blossoms. Now, that could be a problem, because if the deer smell this, or if they decide to go ahead and enter this area again, they're going to just basically do the same thing. You can see this one, again, regrowing all its growth. That eggplant is looking weird. This is like some kind of a, I don't know, Japanese or Chinese eggplant or something, I guess. It's a little bit different. You can see the butternut is basically expiring. That's basically done. That plant that had traveled all the way down here. We got one there, got one there. Yeah, so basically this is what happens to a garden. It passes. So we've got that right there, that's still alive. We do have still, I think, some zucchini coming in right there. There's a zucchini right there. I'm going to leave that for a little bit. There's another one right there. Another zucchini. This plant is still growing, which is pretty crazy. Its stalk is basically completely rotted. And that, again, that is something that happens when a plant passes. You can basically see the same thing on this one. You can see that the stalk itself it's actually fairly rigid, but it's passing. So, and I think that has to do with too much moisture. What a weird growing season this year. Tomato plants kind of semi took off. They got so heavy that they tipped over their cages and everything. And then, you know, with some of the weather that we had, like look at this tomato plant. This tomato plant has a ton of tomatoes, but this is also the one that got the blossom end rot. Not every single one has that issue. Like you look at that one, that's a good one right there. Still gonna leave some of these on there. Got that one there. This one's got the end rot. I'm just gonna go ahead and rip that off. Rip that off. Oh, I just took off one that didn't have it. No, it did. Toss them over there. Let some tomato plants grow over there next year. We've got a whole bunch of tomatoes that are basically coming. The bucket that I showed you, that bucket is probably about every, I want to say like every 3 days we can come out and get that many tomatoes, and then sometimes you can get more. It all depends upon how things are going. So you can see our tomato plants are growing pretty good still. Very tall. We got a little bit of death right here, but that's because of the stress that the plant went under when it bent over. So it's all right though. It's still going. We got another stalk there. This one, same thing. Got a little bit of death, but it's got some healthiness right here. Looks like we got a little thing in there. Little bastage in there. Something going on. What the heck is going on there? Looks like something tried to eat it or something. But these are beefsteak. These are beefsteak. That's a beefsteak right here. Let's see if I can put that up there. Maybe that'll be okay. We'll see. Yeah, that's about it. I pulled a couple of tomatoes off of here. Right there. So I figure what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a live digging up of these Martian potatoes. And the reason why I call them the Martian potatoes is only because they're the potatoes. Did I say tomatoes? Potatoes, the Martian potatoes. They're basically the potatoes that grew the eyes. They were basically rotting out. I cut them in half and I just planted them right in the dirt, just like, what's his name there? Matt Damon did from that movie, The Martian. And it actually worked, which was pretty crazy. So a couple of them didn't survive. I think like 2 or 3 out of the 10 did not survive. But yeah, I want to dig that up, see what's happening. So let's look in here. See, we got our digger. Got a little digger here. So let's see what we got. All right, so I kind of want to dig in here because, like I said, I thought maybe I didn't. Maybe I never bothered putting something else back in here. But I thought I did. Yeah, I don't even know anymore, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go after this. We'll see what we got. See if we got anything here. But I gotta tell you, even when you buy something GoPro, doesn't mean you're always getting quality. So what I mean by that is the GoPro mount that I'm using, it the end falls off. So got our soil pretty dry here. Kind of just clearing out this little spot right here. All right, see if we got anything in here. We should. I just didn't see any coming to the surface, which is usually what happens. Usually you'll get them coming to the surface, so. And I didn't see that here, but that might be because I mounded it up. So just gonna take that, fluff that over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive my shovel into here. And I did really fluff up the soil, so I'm hoping that that worked. All right, let's see. Do we get any potatoes? And it's a rock. That's all we got. Are you kidding me? All right. That better be more than just that. All right. Maybe this doesn't work. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's more like it. That's a good sized potato right there. Not massive, but... So what did we only get one? Oh no, look at that. Wow, there we go. That's more like it. So out of a half a potato, we at least got 1.5. That might be it. Maybe the soil wasn't soft enough. Yeah, I'm kind of calling that. I mean, it worked. Maybe the soil needed to be more fluffed or something. I don't know. I mean, we did get something. Just not what I expected. For some reason, I was expecting a little bit better than that, but I guess something is better than absolutely nothing. So we took a potato that was rotting and technically ended up getting this from 1/2 of a rotten potato. And again, I'm not sure if the weather had anything to do with it. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. Check that out. That is a potato right there. That's a potato. I'm not going to dig that up though. Plant is still alive. So, yeah, so it looks like that's all we got out of there. So maybe I'll fluff up the soil a little bit more next time. If I go this route again, we'll see. That's a rock. These are rocks. Or not rocks, but yeah. All right. So that's what we got. Out of that one, that's what we got. So I just want to make sure. So there we go. That's what we got for potatoes. Right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to go ahead and check out this mound here. Because I don't understand why there's nothing there. I just missed something, or I'm not... My memory's too bad or something? I don't know. I want to say my memory's this bad. But... let's see if there's anything here. Must feel like it's going to be a no. No, God. Kind of looks like nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's nothing here. So those 2 plants or whatever, I guess I just never did replant. It must have been just the sweet potatoes, because there's literally nothing here. So just kind of smooth that out. I don't know what I was expecting, but I think I was expecting a little bit more than that. Alright. And I seriously don't think we've got anything in here either. Yeah, nothing there. Because I've never done that before, I've never taken just a half of a potato and did the Martian thing there, the Martian. Because I never actually did that, I didn't know what to expect. So, I guess getting 1.5 from a half isn't that bad. Again, I've never done it before. Maybe I was too late. Maybe just the season wasn't good. Maybe the soil in this area isn't that good. But we still have 1, 2, 3 regular potato plants. They have not passed. That other one did. So that's why I went ahead and dug them up. And the sweet potatoes are actually doing mint, so that is pretty cool. And then obviously seeing that, you know, the pepper plants are kind of like doing their thing again. So you can see this one right here. This one looks like it got attacked by bugs. So, and I kind of was leaving some of these weeds because I didn't want the things coming in here again and eating everything, man. It's killing me. So pepper plant right there. Pepper plant, you can see the blossoms. It's got peppers coming. And then again, same thing here, blossoms, peppers. I don't know, we'll see. And I think that's the problem too with New England, is that our growing season, at least in my location, just really isn't that great, man. Makes you wonder, like, people that are in Canada, what do you guys do? Like, well, you guys that are like way up there where you've got nothing for a warm season. At least that's what I want to say. You got nothing for what do you got, like 2 months? 2 months of a warm season or 3 months of a warm season and the rest of it just all garbage? I think I'm going to go ahead and I'll leave that. This one's on a dead plant, so might as well just take this in. So take that in, got a slug on there, but it's small. The plant died before its time. And then I think, did I have another one here? That one over there is still doing its thing. And that's it. That's still kind of on a semi-alive plant, so I'm gonna leave that. That funky looking eggplant, man, I don't get that. I definitely don't think we're gonna be doing those eggplants again because those kind of are weird. I think, like I said, I think like it's some like weird like Chinese eggplant or something, so. Anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and this is just showing you the process of gardening over here, the way I do it. Changes that I'll hopefully make next year. Prep the soil this winter a little bit better. I think I'll go ahead and get some manure in here. Manure will definitely help revitalize this little area over here. So, I'm out picking vegetables. Where's my bucket? I'm out picking my veggies in my garden. What are you doing today?